It's Matty, and today we're going to be doing Voyager class animated Optimus Prime. I kind of like this mold, just in appearance sake. The head scoop goes down. The lights on the front are pretty cool, outlined. It's got a blue top, sort of like a siren thing going on for a fire truck as he is. Black grille, black and silver chrome most of it. He's Prime colors. He's red, gray, and blue, but he's got some black in there. I guess it would be a water gun. Rotates a little bit, comes off. Just a pretty cool little truck. All the way around. This here comes off. It's an accessory. If you take that off, he kind of looks a lot more like regular Prime, don't he now? Cool all together. Put that back together. It's just a cool looking all together truck. In his alt mode, compared to the Encore of Optimus Prime, he's a little bit bigger than Prime, just as a comparison. In lengthways, he's about the same. He's a little bit longer than Prime, just a little bit, not much at all. Here you can see that his top is higher than Prime's, his G1 Encore. But all in all, he's pretty close. You know, he's not too bad of a reproduction, honestly. On their sides, you can see the real differences in actual weight to them. The new animated Prime is got a much bigger cab, but all in all, a really just a neat tribute to the original Prime. I really kind of like it. All right, transforming Optimus Voyager class. It's not really that complicated. See if I can do it here for you. Open up these two right here, just pull them to the side. That's where his windows were. Go ahead on his feet. See this tab part? Let's see if I can do it right for you without messing it up. You can pull up his feet here, and these tires go down. And these tires go down. In the back like that. In the back like that. So the back of his feet will look like that. Okay? Here you can go ahead and pull his arms out. And right you can see, you can tab his arms out like so. Tab his arms out like so. Pull his middle part here. If I can get it to work right for me. We'll go up like that and turn around his legs. Now the big reveal. This will go down, head will come up, and there you go. Optimus Prime transformed. Really easy. Okay, now to try transforming his accessories are really easy as well. This back piece that came off, you lift up the hood, pop, and you have his axe. And this is already transformed. It's his gun now. So, you can go ahead and put his... I like his transform. I have absolutely no complaints. Okay, let's go on to his faceplate, his face mold. As you can see here, it's a really good face mold. The top here comes up if you want him to look like old school Optimus Prime. Comes down if you want him to have a mouth. Either way, it's still pretty cool, right? A nice little touch. His face has got these yellow streaks in it. Face, mold, everything. It's a really good face mold. I mean, you can't expect anything less. If you're going to put your money on somebody and do a great face mold, might as well be Prime. His chest plate, you can see, if I can get the light right, it's sort of like mechanic stuff going on all up and through his chest, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. As his feet go, I'm a big fan of the animated style feet. I think these are long and lengthy, and I think they look pretty cool, Okay, here's Prime. G1 Prime and Prime. It's actually the Encore of G1, but you know what I'm saying. I didn't put his hands or his guns in just because we're doing a size comparison, so don't be mad at me. About height-wise, new Prime's a little bit bigger. Face, you know, they're a very nice comparison between the two. More chrome on him than there's no chrome on him. But yeah, you get it. New Prime's a little bit bigger. Old Prime a little bit shinier and cooler, because you can't get any cooler than old Prime. But yeah, there's your size comparison for you. Brief bio, Optimus Prime animated. Okay, unlike old animated Prime, he's not the leader of the Autobots. He's the leader of the Autobot Space Bridge crew. Big difference there. In the old days, Prime was as big as you can get. You weren't getting nobody more important than Prime. In the animated series, he's actually kind of a screw-up, you know. He was an academy dropout because of Black Arachne, or Elita 1, and you know, he shined poorly on his record, but he still gets to be a Prime because he's in charge of this space crew. Space crew finds the Allspark, they go to Earth to, you know, try to hide it from Megatron, battle wackiness ensues, and really, he really admired the old schools like Ultra Magnus and stuff like that, and put a lot of time in the history of them, and thought they were really, really cool, and he always wanted to be one of them. And as along the series goes, you can really see where he is just finding out what it means to be a leader, finding out what it means to be one of these heroes and the sacrifices that those take. And in this Prime, don't get me wrong, I still love G1 Prime, but this Prime gives me a little different look to it, you know, and it's a lot like Beast Wars Prime where he's unproven, and he really rises to the occasion during the series. So that's my take on Optimus Prime animated. A really cool character from a really cool show. And I know it looks a little cartoony, but it's a cartoon. You know, it looks a little more kids-oriented, but it's actually a really good show. A lot of spotlights and a lot of just really cool things going on. If you haven't checked it out, I'd recommend it, but I'd recommend any of the shows. So maybe I'm a little jilted. But yeah, check it out. It's a pretty cool show, and it's a really cool character. That's my bio on animated Optimus Prime. Alrighty, y'all, it's time for the rating. I would rate this figure a good 6. A good 6. He's not as tall as I think he should be. He's only a Voyager's class. And the Leader class is a little bit better, but it's not. It's about the same concept. You can also get a Scout class and a Cybertronian class of this character, and there's also a Battle Damage class of this character. So there's a lot of different Prime animated you can get. This is just your basic Voyager style animated Prime. The Battle Damage is really cool, comes with Battle Damage Megatron, a really great character as well. It's just a little bit smaller than this, it's a deluxe. And yeah, I mean, it's a really cool character. Big faults, his hammer doesn't really look like a hammer, does it? Okay, doesn't look like the one in the show, and it's supposed to be his Earth style, and that should really look like a hammer, and it doesn't. Other than that, I really kind of like this Prime. Wish his gun looked more like old school Primes, but you gotta give a little give and take there with the times. I do like this character. His articulation, he's got elbows. He doesn't have much head. There's just not much there, not much give. His knees don't really bend, but they do go up and down, and you know, he can do the Perceptor kick, which is always cool. But yeah, I'll give him a good 7. A good 7, nah, a good 6. Good character, good character. Recommend you go buy him. Hope you liked him. This is Matt, y'all. Later.